Is Elder Scrolls Online worth your money? Let's find out in this video.
Why you still looking at me? Why you still looking at me?
Hello everybody, welcome back to another video here today. My name is Jack and this is the Bull Squad, everybody. So today we're here to talk about Elder Scrolls Online. And I gotta say, this is one of the best games I've played in a while. This is a really fun game, really open world, and it's just really fun, and I think everyone will enjoy this game if they give it a try. But today I'm here to talk about, is it worth your money? And this is a very difficult issue because Elder Scrolls Online, it's expensive to say the least. It's expensive, it has a bunch of different content, a lot of DLCs, and it kind of depends on what type of player you are if you want to spend all this money. But I'll go through a bunch of different things, and at the end of the video I'll give my opinion, and you should give your opinion too, because it's very dependent on what kind of person you are. Anyway, so the first thing we're going to talk about is price. So this game is $35 to $40, depending on like what type of console you're on. I bought it for like $36 or something. $35 is not a bad price, but this game makes it much more complicated because all of the DLCs are not included in that price, so you have to buy everything separate. Plus all the different character customizations you can get, you all have to pay for that. So that really adds on to the price. Each DLC is 2,500 crowns. That is in-game currency. So to buy the in-game currency, you have to pay real money, and that's about probably $30. So yeah, that $25 to $30, let's say. Which isn't bad depending on what DLCs you get. Some are cheaper, some are more expensive. To be honest, you really don't need to get the DLCs to play this game. It's much better if you do, but literally I had this game for 3 weeks now. For the first week and a half, I just played this the standard edition, didn't add anything, and I had a lot of fun with it. There's like 100 different side quests. The main quests you don't need to buy anything for, so I had a really fun time with that. But I did like the DLCs. The DLCs were very interesting. There's 3 main ones that you should get and that are worth the actual price for the game, and that's the Thieves Guild DLC, the Dark Brotherhood, and the Cyrodiil. I can't even say it. The Imperial DLC, sorry. So those 3 are very important and very good and really help the game expand. So I'm currently playing the Dark Brotherhood DLC, and it really helps you explore more of the world. So I have a new character right now. I'm exploring like every single part of the world because of the Dark Brotherhood. It just sends you on different contracts to kill people all over the map, and that really helps expand the world and get you into more quests and everything. The Imperial DLC, it unlocks a certain part of the map. It unlocks the Imperial City, obviously, but you can also buy the Imperial character in a different part of the store, which is very worth it because I love the Imperial character. The skills are amazing, and his gear just looks amazing. So that's my personal opinion. So those 3 DLCs are really worth the money. I think you should get it if you want to really invest money into this game, as it is an online game. But if you don't, like I said before, you don't really have to. The game's amazing as is without any DLCs. But if you want to spend money into this game, there's about like 9 different DLCs and a bunch of in-game content like customization, different horses, different gear, different outfits, costumes, hats, everything. There's a lot of stuff to get if you're into that sort of thing. Anyway, let's move on past money into how big the game actually is, because this game is amazing. Okay, Tamriel, the giant world that we've been talking about for many years, since the first Elder Scrolls game. Every Elder Scrolls game takes place in one different spot of Tamriel. This game brings them all together. Yes, obviously there's not such immense detail like the Skyrim remastered game, obviously, because that was 40 gigabytes, but Elder Scrolls Online is 90 gigabytes, so there is a great amount of detail. You'll see in these clips that there's a great amount of detail. I've had a lot of fun with it. I love the detail, and it is better detailed than a lot of the Fallout games and the original Skyrim. So I think it's very impressive what they've done with this game. So saying how big this world is, it's very impressive on how they kept everything going. There's so many different side quests. They never overlap, which is the cool thing. Depending on where you go, you have different characters you talk to. None of them are repeated, or none of the ones I've been through are repeated. So it's very impressive, very fun, and it just keeps you engaged. And obviously there is a main quest. I only started the main quest like a week after I started playing the game. I didn't need to. The side quests are amazing. The main quest helps you travel more, yes, but you can do that on your own, so you don't even have to follow it. But the most important part of this game is really character customization. Character customization is amazing. You can customize your character completely. Like, you get all your own gear. You can even change how your gear looks, and it would stay that way. So I currently have an Imperial character, so I go to an outfit shop, and I can change all my gear to whatever Imperial gear I want to, so it doesn't actually look like the gear I've collected and bought. So another key aspect of this game that is very important is the different fighting style. So this takes so it's similar to what we saw in all the other Elder Scrolls, Fallout. It's extremely similar. There's just one key difference. Spells and skills. So in the regular games, you usually just assign spells and you use them with your normal attack weapons. In this game, attacking is exactly the same, but spells are different. Spells, you use buttons. So for Xbox, it's X, Y, B, A, L, B, R, B. For PlayStation, it's square, triangle, those type of things. I have an Xbox personally, so I don't know. So it's those kind of buttons, which you can use spells. You can also, if you want to be a full fighter or some like a warrior, you could have like uppercut attacks or charging attacks, and you can just assign them to those different things. There's also the fact of the mage characters is much different. So usually mage characters you use like spells as your main weapon, but now spells are on buttons. You have to use staffs. Staffs, they're magical staffs that shoot spells and stuff. It's different, but it's kind of similar to what we've saw in Skyrim and the other Elder Scrolls games. So, to the fact, is this game worth your money? I probably rate this game 4 stars. 4 stars just because this game was made a year ago, if not more, and I gotta say, it was really, really bad a year ago. Nothing was working. It was lagging completely. But right now, it's amazing. There's no lagging, nothing. So they've really improved the game, but still, I'm gonna take it down a little bit. I'm also rating it 4 stars because this game is a huge open world. It's amazing, but at the same time, it's hard to get around. It's kind of hard getting around just because of the DLCs. You have to, for shortcuts, you have to buy DLCs. You can take the long way around, but then you have to do some quests to get through certain parts, and then some parts are always blocked, which is very strange. It creates a weird dynamic, and that's the reason I'm giving 4 stars. But in all, I really recommend this game. I recommend you get the standard edition, which is like the regular game right now with the current DLC. That's around $35 to $40, like I said before. And maybe you should actually start with the standard edition if you really enjoy the game. Then get my 3 DLCs that I've said throughout this video: the Thieves Guild, Dark Brotherhood, and the Imperial DLC. Get those 3. And then if you want to keep buying. Like, I have those 3. I'm playing with them right now. And I'm gonna keep exploring the game. I haven't gotten bored yet. I haven't been able to put it down. I really, really, really recommend this game. It's really fun. If you like the online type games like World of Warcraft, the other Elder Scrolls games, Fallout, I really recommend this game. The side quests are great. The main quests are great. Everything about this game is great. The graphics are great, and the NPCs are very intriguing and very awesome. Thank you for listening to my video. My name is Jack. Welcome to the Bull Squad, everybody. Subscribe to join the Bull Squad. Good night.
Are you still looking at me? yeah, yeah.